First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. This will make it into the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. For the first time with Swift. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Now Darnold. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And down he'll go at the 25.
Complete.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
9 yards. And the Vikings first down.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
It's a gain of
10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Flushed out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Cousins gives way to Cook. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dive. From the gun, here's Cousins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Second down and 7. Now it's Swift.
And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Ray Swift, the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. A play fake, and it's Darnold. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Cousins to his tight end Rudolph for a Viking first down. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Cousins. And Rudolph has it left side. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
A run there with Cook, not going to accomplish much. Call it no gain. 2nd down coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Kicked on by Will Harris. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Julio Jones. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Cousins throw complete to Thielen. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a double. You would think that you hit it off the wall. Big-time play for him on a short little pass.
First red zone chance now for the Vikings. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. They'll run with Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And they're back within a couple at 9-7 now.
Makes the score Lions 9, Vikings 7.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Darnold rolling to his right. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. He went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll run on 1st down. Cook, and he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Now on 2nd and 13. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
And that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Trey Flowers picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack,
hey, you get out of here.
They're almost discrediting their work.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And a nice pickup as this one gets them to the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a game.
On second down, Swift. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13. First and 10, Darnold. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Faking the give, Darnold. Flush to his right.
No fucking way you threw it that short. God damn.
Picked up by Harrison Smith.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. From the 22, Cousins. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Cousins to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. First down. Here's Cousins.
God damn, again.
This is caught. And he's brought down. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown.
Dalvin Cook in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the lead is up to 5. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger.
And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Cook, the ball carrier. taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Trey Flowers able to record his 5th sack of the season. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about.
Oh, that was the best time of the
Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he is out up around the 15-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Well, nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off of play action, Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold will try and set up the screen to Swift. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Play action. It's Darnold. Looking downfield for Jones. He's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play on 3rd down for the Lions. 58 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Bring to the air again, Darnold. 16-yard line. Michael Pierce in all of his 340-pound glory gets the sack. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This a 33-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good. And that will cut the lead down to just 2.
Can I get another shot?
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra
losing, but
piece
that's
of
why
cake.
I need another
Because
shot.
extra is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal
Once
from
you
that
get
distance,
drunk
just
enough,
give
you
them
know, your
confidence
face
and knock it
is a
through.
bit better.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard
For the
line.
screen that nobody's watching. We're still drinking Henny live on stream. It's getting pretty dark when
to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this
that was
He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with his third touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Bailey got the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Touchdown made the whole city down.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not on
This pass is intercepted.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The veteran Jamie Collins there on the tackle. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Eight yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
Brought down at
and a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Third and short yardage, Cousins. Full interception thrown by Cousins.
Give me that, give me that, give me that. Whoa!
Touchdown, Lions.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there.
I wish I could have made some extra points now.
This time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Makes the score Vikings 21, Lions 19.
So they'll get another shot on That's following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that is incomplete.
That's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
There's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Minnesota.
Fake it. Fake it. Should have faked it. I'm about to score.
This is brought in at the 21. Well, a nice return that time. Gets 12 yards back. And the Lions will take over.
3-yard line.
Ooh. Wrong play.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling it.
Young Smook trying to come in here and take the division from me, I see. I don't like that.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as
I've got
time
9
has
rush
run
yards. Well,
out.
guess what? I ain't running it all game.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Able to spin free. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 41.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top. Or you now think you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
28-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. 1st down, and they go with Swift again. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold.
That was dumb. Ah, son of biscuits.
And this return is going to be halted right around
Hey, we need another shot up in here.
The interception woes, they just
Hey, I need another shot though.
5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is
I've thrown 5 picks. I need to throw another one.
I think a confidence hit does occur.
Hey, young smooth, just know you sober, you ain't gonna win the game.
But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. It comes back to the guy throwing it.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
You real.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Oh yeah, we gotta take a shot, young smooth. Give me a second. This guy thinks he can come into this league and just beat me like this. It's kind of disrespectful. But all right. Oh, yeah. We back in business.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Cousins. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. On first down. Here's Cook. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of a full 3 yards. And now it's 2nd down.
Gotta come more clever than that. Just waste time and get this game over with. I don't care if you win. You're not gonna make playoffs. Honestly, Packers are probably still in the division. He's the best in the league.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And he's going
Sit
to find his
down.
man out of the backfield.
Sit down.
Complete. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they'll
Sit
be
down.
facing a 3rd and 12.
And it's 3rd down.
What you bringing out? Young Smook? Young Smooky Smooky Smook? You better get a first. I'm gonna win the game. Young Smooky Smooky Smook. Young Smooky Smooky Smook.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Nice fucking play, Smook. Nice play, Smook.
It's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Minnesota.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's caught.
Big ass down.
His defense knew what was coming as he is smothering behind
better
the
pass
line.
it.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up
Oh, but you don't want to throw a 4th
13.
interception, do you?
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Hiking for a 2-minute warning. I dare you. I dare you.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Again, it's Cook.
Good play call.
They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Okay.
So fresh out of the 2-minute
What you gonna do here? This is for the win. 3rd and 9 for the Dubski. For the Dubski Smoke. First game in the league. Show them what you got. Can you get it? You're gonna spit up mom's spaghetti. Hands are heavy. Kurt gonna throw a pick. Little bitch Eddie.
Well, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Cousins to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Mom's spaghetti. A little bitch Eddie.
Brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Right. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
At the 35-yard line.
He's back to throw. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And we'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, good play. That was not serious. I was throwing speedy over.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
They run it again with Cook. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Your game, Smoke.
Cousins just going to take this one down to a knee and end it. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here when they're taking a knee is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Vikings, it's a much-needed victory as it